You can greatly influence the type of people you want to attract by doing one simple thing: calling them out.
Yep.
Create content that fits what that prospect is looking for. Let them know exactly who they are. Address them in your elevator pitch and throughout your brand messaging. Call them out, right?
Welcome to Be Bold Branding, where we discuss the power of differentiating yourself through your own unique story and standout personal brand.
Wouldn't it be great if you could attract prospects for your business that were actually predictable with just a few small changes to your brand? And by that, we mean predictable in two ways. First, in the type of prospects you're attracting, and second, in the number of prospects you're attracting on a regular basis. Well, there's great news. You can. And today we are sharing the critical role your personal brand plays in creating not just profitability, because you already know that we focus on profitable personal branding, right? But that's not all. It's predictability.
Yeah, predictability in business is a very hard thing to achieve. I know because I've been an entrepreneur since I was 19. So I'm going on 32 years of being an entrepreneur. And if I'm being honest, I've only created that environment where I could attract predictable prospects and results 2 times in all of my business careers. The first was in the auction world. I presented myself as a specific type of auctioneer, an automobile auctioneer and a real estate auctioneer. And I worked hard to develop that reputation for doing business fairly and being really good at my craft. See, auctioneers didn't have websites and social media when I got started. So it was a long haul to try to build that reputation one person at a time, one auction at a time. And the second time was after I met Tanya. I was coming off the road as a nationally based auctioneer, real estate auctioneer, and I was opening up a real estate brokerage in my own hometown. And that's when I first learned about personal branding and how I could craft my message and my image that I wanted my prospects to see. And that's when I realized how important my brand was to helping me not only attract the type of customers that I really wanted, but the types of agents I also wanted to take care of those customers.
Yep. And what Michael's talking about right now is attracting the type of prospect you want, of course. That's because you can greatly influence the type of people you want to attract by doing one simple thing: calling them out.
Yep.
That's it. That's it. Let them know exactly who they are. Address them in your elevator pitch and throughout your brand messaging. That's the language that you use to articulate what sets you apart and who you serve and how you serve them and what qualifies you to serve them and how it makes their life better. You guys know those 5 critical questions, right? Create content that fits what that prospect is looking for. Call them out, right? And imagery that speaks their visual language too. Keep calling them out in everything that you do. Think about this. Let's say you're a woman who's transitioning from the corporate world to a work-at-home environment. Your plan is to spend more time with your family, but you also want to keep moving forward in your profession, right? You just want to be able to do it from home, and you're wondering if that's possible. And then one magical day, you run across a podcast or a video of a career coach who focuses, guess what? Only on women who are making exactly that type of transition in their careers. She's figured out the path to get it done and feel accomplished and fulfilled at the same time. Well, you immediately feel like you've hit the jackpot. Mm-hmm. Turns out that career coach is actually one of our clients. You know, her name is Shannon Russell, and she's a former TV producer, and now she's a career coach who helps women prepare and produce their best life. Okay. Her brand identifier is Produce Your Best Life, which falls right in line with her background as a TV producer. Get it? Okay, it's a little clever, right? So if you want to learn more about Shannon, if she is your ideal coach, you can find her at secondactsuccess.co, not .com. It's secondactsuccess.co. Learn a little bit more about her and how she calls out her ideal customer.
Mhm. Okay, for the second part of today's lesson is creating the number of predictable prospects you can expect on a very regular basis. All right. We've achieved this. I have achieved this in my real estate company. We have achieved this in BrandFace. It's nothing more than following this two-step process. Number one, get your brand out there with the right channels where your ideal prospects are hanging out, where they're spending their time, and get your brand out there consistently. That is consistent and constant and always. The more you speak directly to the prospect that you want to attract, the more predictable your results will be. And you can take it from me, Scout's honor. It works every time.
Yep, exactly. So today we talked about 2 ways to attract predictable prospects. And I hope that helps you guys a lot. If you'd like to learn more about this, about how to create your own predictable prospects and how to make your marketing produce insane good results, download our free guide. It's called The Ultimate Guide to a Profitable Personal Brand. And you can find it at brandfaceguide.com. And remember, a profitable personal brand will help you change how you're seen and charge what you're worth.
Until next time, friends, be bold, especially with your brand.
Brought to you by BrandFace, the only comprehensive personal brand building system across the globe.